Hey everyone, Marc Saltzman here for Sync. On today's video segment, we're going to take a look at the new Samsung NX10. This is the company's first foray into the interchangeable lens category. So much like the Panasonic and Olympus cameras that you see that aren't quite DSLRs, they're not single lens reflex cameras, but they do away with the mirror and the pentaprism inside the body for a more compact size. And that's exactly what Samsung is after, yet without sacrificing quality and support for interchangeable lenses. This does come with the 18 to 55 millimeter lens that you can see here, but there's also other lenses which we'll get to in a moment. So the NX10 from Samsung, which is $799, but you can find it for as low as $750, is a mirrorless system, but it does have a 14.6 megapixel sensor. It's an APS-C sensor, CMOS sensor, so it does take great looking shots. And if you see a picture of my son here jumping off a diving board, you'll see that's an example of a shot in motion captured by this camera. So it's got a big sensor. It's got it's a 14 megapixel camera, so these images look great if you want to blow it up. It does have a 3-inch AMOLED screen on the back, so you can see what you're shooting, and that's what you're going to be using. Let me just turn it on here. That's what you're going to be using to see the photo, because this viewfinder is an EVF. It's an electronic viewfinder, so it is not a true viewfinder that goes through the camera. You are seeing what the 3-inch LCD screen sees, or shows rather, so you can choose what you want to use, but just be aware that it's not a true viewfinder. But nevertheless, it does support lenses. There's a pancake lens, there's a telephoto lens, it does come with the 18 to 55, and then there's going to be another half dozen or so coming out by year end, says Samsung. But it's ideal for those who want better quality out of their photography, but they don't like carrying around those bulky DSLRs. Let me just give you, for example, this is the Sony Alpha SLR, and you can see the size difference is quite dramatic. The Samsung is much smaller, and look at that. So it's about 123 millimeters wide, by the way, by 87 millimeters tall. So very small and compact camera, and so this is again ideal for those who want better quality shots, but they don't want to carry around something too bulky. There are accessories like a Samsung case for this camera, and of course you can wear it around your neck like on a lanyard, but you don't really need to. This could fit easily in a purse or a jacket pocket, depending of course on the size of the purse, but you get the idea. It also shoots 720p HD video, and it has a mini HDMI out, so you can connect it to a TV, as you can see, and it takes SD cards, SDHC as well, so you can fit lots of photos and videos on this device. Alright, so a couple of downsides is that there's no true viewfinder, and not a lot of lenses at the start here, because unless you're going with like a Canon or a Nikon, and to a lesser extent the Sonys, because they support the Minolta lenses, you're really not dealing with a huge line of lenses at this point. But if you're a fan of Samsung products and you want something that takes better looking shots than your point and shoot that you perhaps haven't you purchased 5, 6, 7 years ago, you may like something like the NX10 here. It's $799. You can go to samsung.ca to learn more about it. Thanks for watching. I'm Marc.